drop these on the ground. They contain fruits. Alright. That's just coming from Mr. So and so. Mr. So and so is a great farmer, okay? So he gave me some fruits that I should bring to the class, and then we should help him do some interpretation. You could see the fruits, okay, containing mangoes, oranges, blueberry, watermelon. Alright, so these are the things that Mr. So-and-so wants us to do. He really wants us to help him out. And of course, I just thought I should not do it alone. I should come to my friends so that we can sort out these things. Let's interpret this information for Mr. So-and-so. Help him to get the number of these fruits. The fruits are of different kinds, okay? Like you saw, think about 5 different kinds of the fruits. Alright, so these are the things Mr. So-and-so asked me to do for him, and I'm bringing it to you, friends, so we can do it together. We are to tell him how many mangoes there are in the fruit bag that I just dropped, and then which fruit is more, okay, which one is more. We are to also tell him which fruit has the lowest number, what is the sum of the number of apples and blueberry in the fruit bag that I just dropped, alright, that he gave to me, and what is the total number of fruits in the fruit bag. I am to find out if it is the same as this 20 fruit, because he told me that the number of fruits in this fruit bag that I just brought to the class, the number of fruits there are 20. So we have to find out if it is really true that there are 20. And then he wants us to also find out the probability that if he dips his hand into the fruit bag and picks any fruit, that the fruit is going to be watermelon. So these are the things that Mr. So-and-so, my great farmer friend, asked me to do. And friends, we are going to do it together, alright? The last time I already explained to you that we can actually gather information and use it to solve problems, use it to interpret something to someone, and that is what Mr. So-and-so has asked me to do. So let us see how we can help Mr. So-and-so out, okay? Let's help him out, and he'll be very happy that we gave him this information, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is to construct a frequency distribution table for the fruits. So we need to do some counting and arrange them. Does that make sense? Arrange them, and then we can count them out. So to do that, so that the information will, be understandable and will be good to the eyes, let's draw the frequency table. To construct the frequency table, let's do this quickly. I'm going to have fruits, and then the number of fruits. The number of fruits here is the same as frequency. Okay, so I'm going to draw this vertical line. And then I'll put this horizontal. There is a table, so we're going to complete it fully, make it a table, and see what this is going to be like. Alright, so I've got this. Try to draw the table. Okay, so let's leave it up this way first. We're going to close the table down when we are done putting in the fruits and their numbers. That is the frequency, how many they are. Alright, so which fruits do we have in our fruit bag? So let's find out. Let's find out the number of fruits. Are you ready? So just watch. Okay, the type or kinds of fruit we have there. Alright, so I think I could say 5 different kinds of fruits. Did you see that too? I think we have mango. We have mangoes. Alright, and then we have oranges in it. We have oranges. We also have apples. Then watermelon, I saw that, watermelon. And then of course, I also saw blueberry. Blueberry. So those are the fruits contained in it. I think now I will bring down my line the more. Okay, the table will come down more. So I have this. I'm going to bring this down a little so that I can do the addition, the summation, all right, of all the number of fruits. Okay, so we go this way. Let me create this horizontal rows. Create this horizontal rows. So can we please join the counting and find out? So I'll be starting with the mangoes, all right? So let us see what we have. I've already arranged them so we can count. So are we ready for the mangoes? How many did you see in the mango there? All right, I think I can see 5 mangoes. Did you count same too? All right, so I'm going to write 5. There are 5 mangoes. Then oranges. Let's find out how many oranges we have. Okay, so you can see that there. I think I've counted 1, 2, 3. There are 3 oranges. And then apples. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 apples. Then watermelon. How many are the watermelons? So please count that. Let's see. All right, that's correct. Just 2 watermelons. Blueberries. How many are there? Find out. All right, there are 4 blueberries. Good. We've gotten the frequency table. Okay, we've gotten the frequency table. Before we move on to start interpreting this information, how many mangoes are there? We've gotten the number of mangoes, 5. So we are still going to write them out, okay, by way of interpreting the data, the information. We've presented this information in this frequency table. All right, let's get the total number of fruits that we have. That means we are going to add up all these frequencies. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14. All right, then 14 plus 2 is 16. Then 16 plus 4. So there are 20 fruits altogether. Summation F, that is addition. This symbol means summation, remember. Addition of all frequencies, we got 20. So I think Mr. So and so, my friend, he was correct in saying that there are 20 fruits in the fruit bag that I brought to the class. We found out already. The total frequency gave us 20, which is the same as the total number of fruits. I think that actually helps to interpret this F parts. Is the total number of fruits given to the class the same as the sum of the frequencies? Mr. So and so, my former friend, said that there are 20 fruits in the fruit bag that I brought to the class, and we've actually found out when we did the summation, the addition of the frequencies, we got 20, so it is actually the same. It agrees with what Mr. So and so said, that the number of fruits are. Wow, this is very lovely. Can see how neatly presented this table is. With this, you can quickly answer these other questions for Mr. So and so. Our farmer friend. You know, I love fruits a lot. Those fruits that, what did you feel when you saw them? You imagine that they were with you right away, isn't it? So you'll be eating them. Alright? But we're not going to eat of them. It's not about fruits. I'll be taking it back to Mr. So and so. He just asked me to help him out in presenting the information. Alright, how many mangoes are there? We'll find out. Which fruit is more? Which fruit has the lowest number? All of this information are there in my table. Alright, so let us quickly answer them, alright? Right. Now that we've been able to do the greater part of this job that Mr. So and so gave to me, we are now going to interpret what we presented in table 0, okay? One of the questions is, how many mangoes are there? So this is what I want you to do, okay? Please, get your book, then start numbering according to what we have here. Because you will send whatever you write down for me, and then I will collect the answers you gave me and send the best one to my former friend, Mr. So and so. Are you ready? Alright, so we are going to the big part of what he wants us to do for him. How many mangoes are there? So how do we get to know the number of mangoes we have in the fruit bag that I brought to the class? So come over here. Are you ready? Answer to B part now. There are how many mangoes? 5 mangoes. So have you written that down? You know, we are giving answer to question number B now. We said that there are what? 5 mangoes. That's good. Now the next thing he wants me to do is which fruit is more? That is the fruit that has the highest number in the fruit bag that he gave to me. Alright, let's go back to our frequency table and see if we can get that information. Quickly, you will notice that the highest number, the highest frequency is what? That is correct. The highest frequency is 6. Alright, so which fruit is more in that case? Which fruit has the highest number, which is 6? Apples. That's good. So you are going to write now C. Which fruit is small? The answer, apple. Apple is the fruit that is more. Okay, now another thing that Mr. So-and-so asked me to do, he asked which fruit has the lowest number. Alright, we'll go back to our frequency table and check the lowest frequency. Have you found that? Good. The lowest number of frequency here is 2. And the fruit that has this frequency 2 is what? Watermelon. It simply means that watermelon has the lowest number of fruits in the fruit band that I brought to the class. Answer to question D. Which fruit has the lowest number? Watermelon has the lowest number. Alright? If you like, you can put the number as your choice. If you don't want, you can forget about putting the number. We already have the number in the frequency table, okay? All we know is that watermelon is the lowest in the number of fruits we have. Alright, let's still see. Another thing that Mr. So-and-so wants me to do for him. What is the sum of the number of apples and blueberry? Good. What is the sum of the number of apples and blueberry? Sum. Sum is addition, is that not so? So let us go again to our frequency table and then check the number of apples as well as the number of blueberries. Then we'll add the two together. That is what sum means. Are you ready? So let us check for our apples. We have our apples here, 6. Let us check for our blueberries. There are 4 blueberries. Okay. So sum of number of apples and blueberries, we are going to add 6 to 4. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Good. So what Mr. So-and-so asked me to do here, the sum of the number of apple fruit and blueberry fruit is equal to 10. Just simply 6 plus 4. Number of apples, 6 plus number of blueberries, 4. You get 10. Okay, we are moving on. The next one is the total number of fruits given to the class, the same as the frequency of the fruits, that is the same as the sum of the frequencies. The total number of fruits that Mr. So-and-so claimed are in the fruit bag that I brought to the class. Is it actually true? Is it true that there are 20 fruits in that fruit bag? Let's go back to our frequency table and find out. That will take us to sum of frequencies, summation of frequency, the addition of all these frequencies. When we added, we got what? 20. Wow, that's good. Since the total frequency is 20, it means that it agrees with the total number of fruits that Mr. So-and-so said are there in the fruit bag. Because he told me that there are 20 fruits there, and it agrees. It's the same with the sum of frequency that we have from our frequency table. Alright, so what will be the answer to question number F? The answer will be yes. Because the question is the total number of fruits given to the class the same as the sum of the frequencies? Yes. They are the same. Alright, then the last thing that he asked me to do. What is the probability that a fruit selected at random is watermelon? In the fruit bag that I brought to the class, what is the probability You know, okay, if I put my hand into the fruit bag and bring out a fruit, what possibility is there that the fruit I brought out is watermelon? So how do we answer the question? It is simple. Probability of anything is the number of that thing divided by the total number. The number of that thing divided by what? The total number of what that thing is part of. Our watermelon is part of the whole 20 fruits. There are total of 20 fruits. Now, out of it, watermelon is 2. So, Mr. So and so asked, what is the probability that if he selects a fruit at random from the fruit bag, that fruit is going to be watermelon? So the answer will be simple. It's going to be the number of watermelon divided by the total number of fruits. And how many watermelons do we have in the fruit bag? There are 2. That's good. And what is the total number of fruits? 20. Therefore, the answer to this G part of the question, the probability that the fruit selected at random is going to be watermelon, is equal to 2, which is the number of watermelon, divided by 20, which is the total number of fruits. So you have 2 over 20. 2 over 20 is a proper fraction, but you can still reduce it. In the numerator 2 can divide 2, you get 1. Go to the denominator, which is 20. 2 can also divide 20, you will get 10. So the probability is 1 over 10. 1 over 10 is still the same as 0.1. You know, you've learned rules of divisibility. How do we know that 2 can divide 20? Because 20, the last digit is what? 0. So 2 can divide it. So you see, I think we've done a wonderful job for Mr. So and so. We've been able to answer all the questions for him. Thank you so much, my dear friends. You've saved me, you've helped me out. This could have taken me some time, but together with you, we are moving the job. So we've done a very great job, a wonderful one for Mr. So and so. It is time, let me take back his fruit back to him with what we interpreted. I'll be seeing you soon, alright? Maybe the next time we meet, we will talk about the histogram and the bar charts.